How are you doing today? I am teacher Mariana from Spoken Learning. Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Yo soy la maestra Mariana de Spoken Learning y el día de hoy les voy a hablar sobre un tema que yo considero bastante interesante. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that I think is very interesting. But before I do that, please let me remind you that we provide private Spanish lessons and we teach children and adults starting ages 3 years old and up. So if you're interested in learning Spanish from the very basics, or you already know some stuff that you want to practice, or even if you feel like you already know everything and you just want to become more conversational, you can definitely call or text at the number 832-413-3166, and that way you can schedule a private lesson with us today. So, yes, el día de hoy voy a hablarles sobre lo que yo considero que es un tema bastante interesante relacionado a la gramática del español. Today I'm going to talk to you about what I think is a very interesting topic related to Spanish grammar, right? And that is aumentativos y diminutivos, augmentatives and diminutives, right? So let's begin, okay? Los aumentativos y diminutivos son flexiones de las palabras que indican su tamaño. Augmentatives and diminutives are flexions or variations of words that help us indicate their size. So, los aumentativos indican que algo es de gran tamaño, mientras que los diminutivos indican que algo es pequeño. Los augmentatives indicate that something is big, while diminutives indicate that something is small. Estas terminaciones forman parte de un grupo de flexiones conocido como accidentes gramaticales que, dependiendo de su tipo, pueden indicar también el número y género de una palabra. These endings are known for a group of... It is a classification. They're classified as accidentes gramaticales, and depending on what type they are, they can tell you the number of something you're talking about and also the gender. So this can be used for a lot of different words. In this case, it's mostly used for nouns and adjectives, but you can find it in lots of different words. And as you can see, because they indicate number and gender, there's a lot of classifications of them, and they can be used for many different things. But in this case, we're just talking about the ones that indicate the sizing of something. So whether it's big or it's small. Let's see some examples, okay? First, we have casa, which is just a regular noun, as you would see it pretty much everywhere. But if you use a diminutive, si usas un diminutivo, se convertiría en casita. So if you compare it, casa would be like a regular size, and then using a diminutive, casita, you're talking about a smaller one. And now if you use an augmentative, si usas un aumentativo, you can tell that the house you're talking about is bigger, it's big. Si usas un aumentativo, puedes entender que estás hablando de una casa muy grande, una casota. So it would be casa, regular, casita, pequeño, casota, grande. And same with viejo, you can say viejito o viejote. Camión, camioncito, camionzote. Mesa, mesilla, mesota. Here you can see it's a different flexion. It's a different ending of the word. It's not mesita, which would also be right, but in this case we use mesilla. So mesilla, mesa, mesota, very big. Okay, same. Pelota, just a regular one, the regular noun that you can see in different sentences. Pelotilla, that, and if you say it like that, you're indicating that it's small. And pelotota, it's just, you're indicating that it's really big. Flaco, flaquillo, flacote. So yes, these are different examples of how you can use them. Diminutives and augmentatives are also culturally, they can be used to make words sound more friendly or maybe like in a softer way. Remember how I mentioned when we use the expression ahorita that even though it's an imperative, you use that diminutive to make it sound more friendly? That can also happen with words. Like when you say, for example, casa, cuando dices la palabra casa, it just sounds like a regular word, suena como una palabra normal. But when you say casita, cuando dices casita, it sounds a little bit more like friendly and softer and maybe in a more cute way. So, yes, that is another different way that you can use augmentatives and diminutives. It can also be used in different ways, just the regular way showing the size of something, and as I mentioned, to make it sound friendlier, softer, cuter. And yes, that is it. As I said, I think this is interesting because it's making very little changes in one same word, but that changes the meaning completely. So, yes, I think that is something to look out for when you're learning Spanish because augmentatives and diminutives, I think, work in a very different way when you're speaking in English. So, yeah, I hope you find it interesting and helpful. So, if you find it in maybe like a text or maybe a video and you don't really understand how they work, well, now you do. So, yeah, I hope this is interesting for you. And if you want to learn about the different accidentes gramaticales that happen in Spanish, I can definitely do another video like this one for you. If you're interested, you can leave it in the comments and I can definitely make that for you. So, yeah, this is going to be it for today. But before I go, please let me remind you that we provide private Spanish lessons and we teach children and adults starting ages 3 years old and up. So if you're interested in scheduling a class with us, you can call or text at the number 832-413-3166. That is 832-413-3166. And that way you can schedule a class with us. So yeah, that would be it. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. And I hope you're doing really well. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Goodbye.